Some stories don't need ghosts to scare you, just silence, a locked door, and one missing detail. Tonight, I'll share 3 stories: unsettling, quiet, and deeply real, inspired by the kind of mysteries that feel logical until they aren't. A ghost who plays piano by moonlight, a train that never should have left the station, and an intern who sees something in you that even you don't see. Listen closely, because in these stories, the clues are hidden in plain sight. Story 1: The Man Who Played Moonlight Sonata, inspired by Episode 11, The Moonlight Sonata Murder Case. My grandfather was a piano tuner in a coastal town before he died, a quiet, meticulous man. After his death, I inherited one of his journals. It was mostly boring repair notes, until I found a section labeled Kuroshima, 1988. He mentioned a client who insisted his piano always be tuned at night by moonlight. Said it was the only time the music sounded alive. One entry caught my eye. March 2nd. Strange man at the lighthouse. Said his wife plays at midnight. She's been dead 12 years. That creeped me out. Last summer, I visited Kuroshima. The lighthouse was abandoned, but I found the house my grandfather described. Piano still inside. Dusty but intact. I stayed until night. At midnight, I heard it. Moonlight Sonata. Someone was playing it. I crept up the stairs, heart pounding. The piano room was lit only by the full moon. No one was there. Just the piano, keys moving on their own. I ran. Scared. A few days later, back home, I looked deeper into the journal. On the back page, a single note. If she plays for you, don't listen to the third movement. That's how he dies. I had stayed long enough to hear the first 2. Last night, I heard the beginning of the third. And I don't even own a piano. Story 2: Train to Nowhere, inspired by Episode 217, The Mysterious Passenger. 2 weeks ago, I boarded the 11:40 p.m. train from Osaka to Kyoto. It was nearly empty, just one guy across from me in a hoodie, looking out the window. I dozed off a bit. When I woke up, the train wasn't moving. But it hadn't stopped either. We were still on the tracks, just crawling. No station in sight. Everything outside was dark, like a tunnel, but longer than any I remembered. I checked my phone. No service. The man across from me was now looking straight at me, his face pale, familiar. He said, "You missed your stop." I asked where we were. He didn't answer. I got up to check the next car. Same thing. Empty, lights flickering. Then the conductor passed me. Only, he looked just like the man in the hoodie. Same eyes, same scar on his lip. I ran back to my seat. The man was gone. But there was a ticket stub left behind. Same name as mine. And stamped with a red symbol. No return. The train finally pulled into Kyoto at 5:13 a.m. When I got off, the station was normal. But I've checked that train number every day since. There is no 11:40 p.m. Osaka-Kyoto. There never was. Story 3: She Knew I Wasn't Me, inspired by Episode 345, Head-to-Head Match with the Black Organization. At the office, there's this new intern, Mika. Friendly, observant, a little too sharp sometimes. One day, I was venting to a coworker about how I wish I could skip a meeting and just clone myself. Mika smiled and said, "You already have." I laughed it off. But that week, strange things started happening. My login details didn't work. Someone had changed my password. A client said we had a phone call I know never happened. Security showed footage of me walking in 10 minutes before I arrived, wearing the same clothes, carrying my bag the exact same way. I confronted Mika. She didn't even blink. She said, You should be more careful with your reflection. Sometimes it wants to live its own life. That night, I turned on my webcam to check something. My reflection blinked before I did and smiled. I shut the laptop and went to the mirror, but there was nothing there. Just a note taped to the wall. Tell Mika I said thank you. Stories stay with you, like a dream you're not sure you had, or a clue you missed too late. If one of these made you uneasy, you're not alone. These things feel fake until they're not. Like, subscribe. Or better yet, leave a comment if something like this has ever happened to you. I'll be reading. Just make sure you're the one writing, not the other you.